Good afternoon. Hope you've had a good Monday so far. We'll start off with an announcement today. Hopefully you've read the post that I posted. This is going to be the last week of Doodle Time live, at least for a while, because my schedule's changing as some students are heading back into the classroom next week. So this is the last week that we're going to be drawing all at the same time at 3 p.m. But I hope that you'll continue to do even after that. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up now that I've got my announcement out there. And as promised, we are going to draw a swan today as a warm-up. So I'll show you how to draw a really quick, really simple swan. Hopefully you have your pencils and your pens and your paper ready. So as usual, we're going to start with basic shapes. We're going to start with an oval shape for the head. And there's going to be a triangle shape for the beak. And the neck is going to have a nice curve. So, gentle curve like that, and you can double it up. It's going to be like the neck. And we're going to draw another basic shape here, bigger oval. This will be like the body. So it's like 2.5 sizes bigger than the head. You can play around with that. So that's the head, body, neck. You can have another little triangle for the tail. And those are basic shapes of the swan. So to add more details, I'm just going to darken around my shapes here. So the head's pretty much going to stay the same. I'm going to follow that curve around the neck. And I'm just gonna stop there for a bit because I want to draw some wings. So on this one, I'm gonna give it a pattern. If you imagine, it's kind of like a butterfly wing on the face. And right about here is where you're gonna draw the eyeball. You can draw it just like a circle for now, or you can add a shine to it. And we'll outline the beak. And if you kind of draw a curved line here, this part's going to be black. And then around here is like the chin part. I don't know swan anatomy, but that part. And then that line's going to stay the same. So for this part, the body part, we're going to add a wing. So we're going to draw the wing closest to us first. So draw kind of like the same level as I stopped here. I'm going to start a curved line upwards. It's like a gentle curve. And that's going to be like the tip of the wing. So you can draw a little feather into the feather there, so you know. But we're not going to draw in all the feathers at the back yet. We're going to start kind of from midway. So you can draw some feathers, and then draw another layer of feathers, and then another layer of feathers, like that. Okay. So now I'm just going to join that shape here. Because on the other side, where you see this line, we're going to draw the back wing, which is kind of going to mirror this shape. And this time, I'm just going to draw this shape, because these feathers are on like the under part of the wing, so on this side you won't see the under part. This is kind of like the back of the wing. Okay, and then feathers at the tail. And here It's nice and round here, but if it's in water, you can draw a nice water line where this part will be hidden. So I'm just going to erase that. And that's a really quick swan drawing. If you want to challenge yourself, try to draw the flipped image of it on the other side, because swans' heads will form kind of like a heart shape, which would be pretty cute. I'm not going to do it for now, but if you can imagine this flipped over, creates kind of a heart shape in the middle. Okay, so that's our quick warm-up. On to our mermaid doodle for today. Hashtag mermaid 2020, and it's day 25 already. It's the last week of May. Our prompt today is shark. So I'm going to draw Merlammy again, but Merlammy will be swimming with a shark, because that's just what I thought of first. If you have other ideas, feel free to do that as well. You definitely do not have to draw a mermaid. You can just draw a shark. You can just draw a lammy. But I'm gonna draw my lammy as a mermaid, kind of swimming with a shark. So I'm gonna draw lammy first. His head. And the body. And an arm going up this way this time, because he's kind of hanging onto a shark. And his tail's gonna go back that way. So if you remember the basic shapes of lammy, you have the head shape, and then you draw a little dip in the forehead to draw his face shape. And draw a Y for his nose, and then you can center his eyes. And the other ear is a little bit hidden because his head's turned a bit, so you'll notice I drew this ear bigger and this ear only halfway. And that's where his tail is going to begin. Okay, and then I'll draw my shark right next to him. So for a shark, we're going to draw kind of a standard fish shape, but the tail is going to be more like pointy. So the top part of the shark's tail and the bottom part are not the same length. And I believe they have fin. And I'm gonna draw a smile because we're gonna draw a friendly shark to hang out with my lammy here. Some teeth. And the top fin. Roughly a triangle. I'm gonna curve the top a little bit. And I'm gonna give it some imperfections in the fin here. And I'll put like an eyeball here with a shine. And there are these gills here. Okay. So really quickly, that's a really easy shark to draw. And So here's like one fin. Let's see the other one a little bit on the other side underneath. But again, part of it's covered. So if you imagine the partner of this one is on the other side, kind of here. But his body's kind of covering it. That's why you're only going to see this part of that fin here. Okay, we'll make Lammy have a smile so he doesn't look scared. And finish his scales off. And maybe we'll put some action lines so it looks like they're going fast. Maybe they're racing. Alrighty. So that is my mermaid drawing for today. Lammy racing with a shark. Again, of course you don't have to draw a mermaid. You can learn how to draw the shark as your main thing today. Or you can draw something completely different. That is okay with me too. My challenge for you today is to go outside and draw something from life. Maybe there's a cool bird or a squirrel in your backyard. Try to draw that. And I'm going to leave you with this quote. Art has the power to transform, illuminate, educate, inspire, and motivate. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!